Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Obviously, I got my hair cut. This is great. So that's the big point of today's video is to talk about that, but also to talk about a few other very important things that are happening, because I haven't made a video in a little while and I haven't updated you guys, and so much happened in just like a week and a half. So much happened. So we're gonna go over that. So the first thing, obviously, you can see that this is the first video that I've made where I'm not wearing a hat, where I'm not wearing a beanie or one of my snapbacks. And I think that this is obviously important for me, because getting a haircut is one step in my transition. It's one step closer to transitioning. So we're gonna talk about my haircut first. So, obviously I have my haircut, and people are probably wondering, how do you have your haircut? Because on my Instagram for the longest time, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never getting my haircut. My parents won't let me get my haircut. Because for the longest time, they were just like, no, that is never happening. So I'm not sure why this is happening, but I need to go back to a few weeks ago. I was gonna make a video about it, and then I didn't, because I just didn't want to. It was just too emotional. But basically, I wrote out this gigantic thing. I actually went online and took articles, and I copy pasted the articles and wrote little comments about it, and just wrote stuff, and at the end wrote some of my own stuff on basically reasons why they should let me transition. And I think they've read it all or most of it. I think so. But it basically just told them, like, you know, hey, for my mental health, I should transition. For my safety in college, I should transition. All of these reasons that it would be better for me to transition now. So that kind of just went away for a while. We stopped talking about it, and then we were at SeaWorld a week ago today, and there was this girl sitting at this table across from us with this haircut, and it was not this haircut, and it was a really cool haircut, and I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, I like this haircut. I wish I could have this haircut. And my mom somehow read my mind. It was like, oh, do you like that haircut? And I was like, yeah. And my dad liked it too, and so I don't know, it was just this little glimmer of hope of, oh my gosh, I might get my haircut. And so then we talked about it a little more, and my dad was like, okay, I want you to do this and this and this, and some of that included booking my SAT date, which I really don't want to do. I hate long tests, I hate the SAT. But booking my SAT date, and you know, just a few other things that they wanted me to do. And then I was like, okay, I've done these things, when can I get my haircut? And I got my haircut yesterday. And so basically, this is not the haircut that I asked for. It doesn't look as good on me as I would like it to. It's not what I wanted, but I don't think it looks horrible. You can be polite and let me know in the comments what you think, but don't be like, oh, that looks nasty. Just be like, it could look better, you know? You can let me know what you guys think, but I think it looks pretty decent. One thing I really don't like, these sideburns are not the same length. That one's there, that one's there. They're not the same length. The person that cut my hair didn't do a good job. I gave her a picture of what I wanted, which is basically, it's got the front part, and then the sides and the back are a good amount shorter than that. My hair is all about the same length, and it's not the style that I wanted. It's like, I wanted this part to be longer and this part to be shorter, and it's just not. So she didn't do a good job. I'm going to a new person next time to get my hair cut, which I just have to wait for it to grow out a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is let this part grow out and then cut this part. So hopefully I can get that haircut, and hopefully that'll look good on me. But for the meantime, I think this is honestly okay. I think this just makes me really happy. I think I look more masculine. I think I look more like a guy. I go out in public and I feel better about myself, and I want to go out in public. I want to take pictures. I want to, you know, it's a great step for me, and it's really awesome. And I don't know how it happened or why it happened, but it did. So let's be thankful for that. So getting my hair cut, big thing. Had no idea it was gonna happen. A couple other things have been happening that I feel like my parents, you know, it's not like they've just totally switched around and were like, yes, you can transition, because they, I'm pretty dang sure they're not gonna give me testosterone, and they're not gonna help me with top surgery or anything. They're gonna make me wait until I go out on my own for college and make me pay for it myself. But there have been little things that have really changed. Like, first of all, the haircut. Another thing when I used to try to have conversations with my mom, just slip in little things about testosterone or passing, she'd get really uncomfortable. And she still does seem a little uncomfortable, but I've been actually, in the past few days, I've had a few little small conversations, and it seemed like more of a normal topic than something that's super uncomfortable. You know, we went to Old Navy and we went to look at jeans, and you know, it's just totally normal for me to go look at the guy's jeans now. She doesn't care. And I was trying on some jeans, and the woman totally was like, oh, this is a girl that likes to wear guys' jeans. She was like, oh, why don't you try the girls' jeans? And I'm like, I don't want to. And we walked out of there, and I was just like, okay, that was just so awkward. And I talked to my mom, I was like, it was just so awkward. It is the worst thing when you're going clothing shopping and you don't pass. And I talked a little bit about testosterone and stuff too. So basically, I don't think that they would ever give me testosterone or let me have it before I move out, but I didn't think I'd get a haircut either. So, you know, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I guess it is slightly possible. But also, as far as underwear goes, you know, back before I came out, I started buying myself men's underwear because I obviously like it a lot better. And when she found out about it, she wasn't very happy about it. You know, she didn't like that I was wearing men's underwear. And so I wash my own underwear and we don't talk about it, and she doesn't ever see it. So on Friday, I came home from my guitar lesson, and she had been at the mall all day. And she was like, okay, I got you something because it was on sale. And she bought me a pair of boxer briefs. Like I didn't ask for it, I didn't say she just bought it. And she got the right size and everything. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like that's a big step too. And then when we were at Old Navy, Friday night, I was looking at their boxer briefs and I was like, ugh, I want some, because they have these really cool patterns, and I like them. I like the patterns. I like stuff to be really, I don't know, really cool and fun, and my underwear right now is not. And she actually bought one of those for me too, and I just kind of said that I want one. I hinted that I wanted it, and she was like, okay, pick one. I was like, who are you and what have you done with my mother? So, I don't know, there've been a lot of really small changes recently that I just don't know where they're coming from or why. I don't know if it's because I wrote them this thing or if it's just being patient and giving them time is paying off. I don't know. It's just, I'm really happy though. I'm really grateful. You know, even though I don't have it great, I don't have parents that are like, here, we're gonna change your name and give you top surgery. Even though I don't have that, I have parents that still love me even though I'm trans and that are trying. I mean, my mom, you know, she doesn't use male pronouns for me. She's not comfortable with that, but she does hesitate when, like, using female pronouns a lot because she knows that I don't like them. So, like, she introduced me and she's like, this is, and she, you know, she ends up saying that this is my daughter, or this is, you know, her and whatnot, because that's just the only thing she really is comfortable using. But she does hesitate with it because she knows that I don't like it, and I really appreciate that. I find sometimes that she makes an effort not to make me uncomfortable, and I think that's really cool. So just overall, there's been little changes that I'm really grateful for, and that I hope eventually will keep moving up, and then, you know, my family will someday accept me as their son. So, moving on from that topic, I have another really important thing to talk about that I didn't make a video about because I didn't know how to, but now I do, and this is really important. Okay, so the last topic for this video, if people didn't know, I'm pretty sure in my 15 Facts About Me video, I said something about it, but I am adopted. And if you didn't know that, then you didn't watch that video. Go watch that video. But, if you didn't know, I'm adopted, and, you know, I was told I was adopted from a very young age. Like, since I could remember, I was told I was adopted and that I had a brother. And it was like, oh, so growing up, it's just been something totally normal for me, and it's not something that's really hard for me to talk about. It doesn't really hurt me. It's just part of my life. It's normal. And so, as I got a bit older, you know, I would question, like, where are my birth parents, or like, what are they doing, or, you know, I wanted to know about them. And so I was given, you know, I was always told that, you know, when you're older, if you want to meet them, you can. And I, you know, for a while, I really wasn't sure if I wanted to, because my birth mom had a bit of a drug record, and not really a criminal record, but she'd been arrested for like drugs a couple of times. And then my birth dad, he had a little bit of drugs, but not a big issue with that. But I don't know, it's like I was just really scared, like that they weren't gonna be what I wanted them to be. And like with my brother too, because it's like I had a mom and a dad. Even though they were adopted, I had a mom and a dad, but never a brother. I had a sister. I never had a brother. And so I feel like I kind of had that little hole in me that was like, oh, you need a brother. You need your older brother. So I was kind of always scared that they were all like into drugs and really bad people, and so I wasn't sure if I was gonna talk to them or not. But then I went on to this site called Ancestry, and basically a few years back I did a DNA test and it told me, oh, your nationalities are this, this, and this, and like whatever, which was pretty cool. But I went back on and started making this little family tree just because, and I was like, and I kind of started looking stuff up, and my mom actually found my birth parents and my brother on Facebook, and so that was really cool, and I was like super excited, and I just from that point I just knew I did want to meet them. I did want to talk to them, even if they weren't what I expected them to be or what I wanted them to be. I wanted to meet them. So she reached out to both my birth father and my birth mother. My birth mother still has not said anything, and at this point, because of stuff that I've learned, I actually don't even really want to meet her. But my birth father, there's a bug. Go away. My birth father, actually a couple weeks after she sent the message, because he doesn't actually go on social media a lot, he saw it, and he was like really emotional at first, but then he answered, and I don't know, we started talking, we started texting, we texted for like 8 hours straight that night. We stayed up really late, and he's just great. I mean, I'm like a mini version of him. Like, there's a lot of his interests that I have, and he's a Christian like me, not like my parents. My parents are the conservative traditional Christians. He is not. He's more like me, which also means he's LGBT friendly, which is basically my point of talking about my birth father is I came out to him and he accepted me, and I mean, that's really, really cool. I don't know him that much yet, but I already have this connection with him, and just, having my parents hear that they accept me, but they don't support it, but then having him who's gonna, he's gonna support it, and he's gonna call me his son, and just, that is so amazing that I'm gonna get to have that. Like, I am so blessed that I get to have this. And so yeah, he's just great, and this summer I'm gonna be going and staying with him for a while, and I will definitely take pictures, and you'll definitely get to see when that comes. And it's great. I'm really happy, and I'm really blessed. So one other thing, I still don't have my Instagram. Not gonna be getting it for a little while. In April, we're going over to Virginia Beach to meet with a psychologist that is a Christian and has dealt with other transgender people, because my parents want to go meet him and talk to him and just try to figure out what they should do, and we're kind of figuring it out on our own, but they still want to go talk to him, so we're gonna go and we're gonna see him. I have no clue what he's gonna say. I hope it's in my benefit, like, yeah, just go ahead and testosterone, go ahead. I really hope it's to my benefit, but it probably won't be, honestly. But we're gonna go do that, and my mom basically, I've been asking him, kind of like, what, I kind of want my Instagram back, because, I'd love to be posting about my birth father, meeting him or talking to him on Instagram about my haircut. I'd love to be posting this stuff on Instagram, but I can't because I'm not supposed to use it. And if I do use it and they find out, it's going to be deleted, so I'm being good at not using it. But, so she said she's not going to really decide until after we go see this guy. And it's actually just going to be me and my dad going, but she can video chat, or my dad can siphon the information over to her, but she's gonna stay with my sister. But so that is in April, and that's early April, so maybe I'll have my Instagram for my birthday, or by the end of April, maybe I'll have it. But I don't know for sure. I keep looking at it, like I keep searching myself up from this other Instagram that I have, which I'm not gonna give you guys because it's just kind of a family Instagram, and it's for someday when I have a job, and it's kind of like a professional Instagram, and I don't post on it, so But I keep searching it up and I keep seeing that I'm losing followers. The first time I looked at it again, I was under 900 followers, which before I had been like 950 or 920 or something. And then a bunch of people wanted to follow me, and I let them. This is when I posted and I said, hey guys, I'm not dead, I can't be on my Instagram. And then I had up to like 950, and then I just looked back and I'm back down to 900, and I don't know why people are unfollowing me. I really don't. It's like, I don't really care. Like, if you don't want to follow me, that's fine. But when I think about it, it's like, you're following me, I'm not posting. Just because I'm inactive, I mean, that just means that stuff isn't showing up in your feed. So what harm does it do to still follow me and wait for me to come back? So for those of you that are waiting for me and are also on my YouTube, thank you very much. You guys are great. It's great to have people that are sticking with me, because I love all of my people on my Instagram. I love all my friends on there, and it really sucks and it hurts me that I can't be on it right now. So I'm gonna get that back as soon as possible, but for now I can't. So just to wrap things up, things are going better than I ever thought that they would. I still don't think that they're gonna go as good as they could, but they're going better than I ever thought that it was possible for them to go. So I'm very happy about that. I feel very blessed about that. I am so much more confident already just from having my haircut. I like myself more. I like looking at myself in the mirror. I can make a YouTube video without wearing a hat. So things are going pretty good. My birth father is accepting of me. I'm sure my brother will be too. I've gotten in contact with them. I'm gonna meet them. They're gonna be part of my life. They're great people. I mean, things are going pretty good right now, and I feel like I'm in a place that's a lot better than it has been for a long time. So that's basically my updated video today. I'm gonna try to make some more videos. I have some on my list, but there's some that I just don't think I should make yet. Like, I want to make a video about the different types of men's underwear and the type that I like to wear, but the problem is I don't really know what I like to wear yet. I know I like boxer briefs the best, but there are different types. There are short leg boxer briefs that are more like trunks. The Gap boxer briefs that my mom bought me, they like barely have any leg at all, and it's really weird, but I like them too. The long traditional ones are too long for me and they tend to just roll up. So I want to try a couple more kinds of underwear, and maybe trunks, and I just want to see what I like before I make that video. But then I'll definitely be introducing everyone to all of the underwear that I own. So yeah, I will try to get more videos up. I will try to make more videos. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry if I rambled a little. Usually I make pretty detailed notes of what I'm going to talk about because I ramble and I have ADD, but I didn't really make very many notes, so I kind of was all over the place and like, wait, what am I supposed to be talking about right now? So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have a really good day. Bye!